me there. This one is. That one is. Oh, there it goes. Look at that. Thank you. Hey. Welcome to GamesCom. Yeah. Is everyone having a good time today? Yeah. All right. So how many WarRock players do we have out there? Right. So just you. Okay. Well, hey, there's two. There's three. How many WarRock players do we have? There we go. Thank you. So as you all know, WarRock was actually launched back in 2007. It is very, very popular out here in Germany. We're thankful for that. What you may not know, what players who actually have not maybe come back to the game in a while don't know, is that we just recently gave the entire game a visual upgrade. It has all brand new textures. And both the environment, the weapons, the equipment. So now when you're out there having fun with your friends and dominating the maps, it actually looks much better. So rather than just have me stand here and sound like a total dork talking about things, I thought I'd come out there and maybe ask some questions and see if you have some questions for Chuck, the lead producer for the time. Does anybody have any questions? Yes. What's your name? Roman.
Okay, Lex.
And how long have you been playing WarRock? What? How long have you been playing WarRock?
I'm playing WarRock since 2008.
Ah, very good. So what's your question?
My question is, the whole community is asking from the general situation about the rumor of WarRock 2.
Ah, about the rumor of WarRock 2. Can we talk about that, Chuck? Do we know about WarRock 2? So basically, it sounds like from what I'm looking at, I think WarRock 2 is one of those topics that's still deeply shrouded in mystery. So I guess we can't talk about that right now. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So all you can say is that it will be. There probably will be one. Can I say that at least?
Yeah.
Yes, there will be one.
Yeah.
And it will be just as much fun as the original. Can I say that?
Sure.
It'll probably be more fun.
Sure.
There you go.
Yeah.
So there you go. Sorry, best I can do.
I have one question more. The community asked about the new clan system. When you can realize that concept?
Ah, Chuck, new clan system.
So the clan system is being developed. As of now, we don't have an official release date. Basically, the schedule system and the avatar system. I mean, that's basically the two last parts of the clan system. Now we don't have a date, but it is on the top.
So you heard it here first. Soon.
Okay.
Does anyone else have any questions?
Yeah.
You look like you have a question, but you keep telling me no. Are you sure you don't have a question? Not a burning desire to ask anything?
I have a question.
You have a question. What's your name?
Flo.
And how long have you been playing? Ah, so you're like the vet. All right. So what's your question?
I have a question for the servers. Very lagged, and we have a question for the servers come to Germany.
Okay. So you want to know how we're addressing the lag situation, and if we are bringing service to Germany.
Okay.
All right. You want to have that one, or? Okay. He was asking, how do we handle lag, and are we ever planning to bring the servers to Germany? I know the later.
So now the entire network is being rebuilt for WarRock. It's actually in the process at the US office. Basically, we're going to have we're going to have a database in Frankfurt, which at that time the game servers and stuff will be in Frankfurt. So Germany actually will have the best connection. That process is being completed now.
Well, so it seems like nobody else has any other questions about maybe upcoming weapons or upcoming maps or any of that stuff? Because that's good, because I don't have any of those answers.
Roman, frag mal nach neuen Maps und Waffen aus Korea.
What's the question?
What you can tell about new weapons and maps
Like Korea, like
For
Korea.
the Korean version.
The question was, what can we say, how different is the German version from the Korean version as it relates to weapons and maps?
So currently right now, actually, I want to say about 6 months behind on the Korean version. So currently the Korean version has about 4 more maps than we do, and roughly about 20 more guns. We actually have our schedule for the rest of the year. So by the end of this year, by the end of quarter 4, we will actually be caught up with the Korean version.
See, it's taking steam now. Any other questions? Is there anything else? You want to talk about the center? So let me ask you this. How many of you WarRock players were actually part of this year's Summer Bikini Fest? Any of you did play in that?
Yeah, great.
Yeah, okay.
I like the bikinis.
You like the
Sexy.
scene? Oh, there you go.
Sexy, yeah.
So you were there.
Huh?
Who else was there?
I love the medic.
You love it. We, sir, have that in common. Well, I tell you what, Chuck, do you have any trivia questions we can ask? People like giveaway stuff, right?
I do have some beanies if you guys want some beanies, and also posters.
If we show them as opposed to.
Yeah.
So we have some swag. Oh, see now, look, see, oh, I want that now. So what are you willing to do for it?
Was willst du dafür tun?
Come on
Dancing.
stage.
Oh, nicht. Komm, Alter. Yeah, woo.
Give him a hand, people. Give him a hand. Give him a hand. Get the beanie. Get the beanie. I want to know when was the last time you were completely dominated in WarRock? You can answer in German, it's okay. And how did it happen? Fair enough. All right. I'll get you out of your misery. Thank you very much. Okay. Well, let's. Well, since we don't have any other questions, and it seems that I don't know. How do you want to say that? I'll tell you what. Let's just make this real simple. We also have WarRock posters up front for anybody who'd like some. I'm not going to throw these because they might hurt you.
I have this too for the collector's edition.
So maybe I have another question to you, while Derek just throws out the stuff. We've learned that the game was originally launched in 2008, on 2007, sorry, and we already now spoke about will there be a WarRock 2? Now, so we have a game that's something like 4 years old and people are still excited about the game. So what do you personally features of the game that your fans and the players really love to keep on with the game?
Well, the game is awesome, first off. But basically, so
We have like tanks, jets, we have the CQC, close quarters type combat. We actually have a lot of weapons, a lot of different maps. We released a zombie type mode, which is an AI system. So basically it's 4 players versus just 4 zombies. take values, ship on ship, plane on plane, stuff like that. It's awesome.
Yeah. And after those 4 years, what about the beginners that maybe today get interested in the game? The game's if I register now and start playing WarRock, won't I be overrun by all the established players? Do I have a chance also to get into the game right now?
No, you definitely have a chance. So basically there's a whole leveling process in the game which unlocks weapons in the game. Even when you start off in the game itself, there's actually...
Okay, jetzt haben hier alle die coolen WarRock-Mützen. Zeigt die mal her, Jungs. Was ist los? Alle die WarRock-Mützen zeigen.
We have moderators, actually we have some here in the audience. Sie sogar auch.
WarRock.
How many hours a day you play WarRock yourself? Do you find time to do that?
Well, the 8 hours I'm actually in the office, additional 2 to 3, so probably a good 10, 11 hours.
Oh really? And you still like it?
Yes.
Okay.
I work on it. So.
Yeah. So we spoke about that maybe WarRock 2, maybe not. I think we announced there will be. Can you say anything about, will we have to wait something like 4 or 6 months? Will it be something like 1 or 2 years? Can you say any little?
They're actually first. The developer is Dream Execution, so that's something that we actually have to discuss with them. I can't actually say absolutely anything about it. So it's definitely down to the developer for them to speak about it.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Thank you so far. Any more questions from the audience? Noch Fragen? Aus dem Publikum? Die letzte Chance. Da gibt es eine Frage. Ich komme mal zu dir runter. Question. Wanted to take your job. If you feel like no, okay. Thank you for sending me into. So, where was the question? Here. So, what's your name?
Marco.
Marco, what is your question, teacher?
Deutsch.
Yeah, and I will translate.
Und zwar, wieso die Admins während der Arbeit immer Monopoly oder abends Poker spielen und wie endlich das Hackerproblem gelöst werden soll.
Berechtigte Frage. Okay. So, Marco, I go away from the boxes. Marco wanted to know why the forum administrators from the forum.
And the game administrator.
So, why the administrators are playing Monopoly and poker and not doing their job? Okay, so that was one question. I'm not too deep into it, so you will maybe answer it. And it was about a problem with and when this might be.
So the hacking issue, we have a company called All Apps, which is an anti-cheat solution. We also work recently, so in the process, like hacking, we have white hat hackers that actually work for the company now. So they basically go through, we reverse engineer hacks and stuff like that, and then come up with processes to block them. For players who are playing since the beginning of the game, they should actually notice a huge improvement within the last probably 6 months. But it's definitely something with a free-to-play game. I mean, all free-to-play games have tons of hackers because it's so easy, they don't have to pay anything to play the game. But ultimately, it's a day-to-day challenge that we basically have to overcome and then we deal with hacking. Second thing, if there's staff and you don't think they're working, let me know their names and I will take care of it.
Er verspricht, er hat ein Auge drauf. Und die Sache mit den Hackerproblemen, kurz zusammengefasst, man arbeitet dran mit den Entwicklern zusammen. In jedem dieser Spiele gibt es Tonnen von Hackern, wie er sagte. Und ja, mehr als dieses Versprechen, glaube ich, kann man jetzt auf die Schnelle auch nicht geben. Ich denke auch, es ist im Interesse der Entwickler und Publisher, dass Hacker aus solchen Spielen rausgehalten werden nach Möglichkeit. Insofern denke ich, ist es gut, wenn ihr auf solche Probleme aufmerksam macht, damit die Damen und Herren, Entwickler und Publisher sich darum kümmern können. So, noch Fragen aus dem Publikum? Ja. Bitteschön.
Und zwar habe ich die Frage, wie sieht es aus mit In-Game GMs aus der Community? praktisch, dass sie den Admins helfen können, also Hilfestellung geben. Es gibt Unmengen von Cheatern, wie ihr gesagt habt, aber es gibt auch Unmengen von Levelern. Sie leveln mit Programmen ihr Level hoch für andere 4 Jahre oder länger spielen. Das ist die Frage.
Okay, so the question was how do you handle in-game GMs, so people that level up their own characters by using special programs, and other people playing something like 4 years to reach a certain level and they just push themselves.
So we have a system now where basically if a player hits a certain experience within a certain amount of time, it actually kicks out those names to us. Levels back. If the level is, if the account is done that again, the second time we just remove the account from the game server.
And the additional point of the question was if there's any chance that the players themselves help to detect these people. So by giving hints to the forum administrators, something like that, to support the administrators.
Yeah, so for players reporting, basically you can allow the GMs, let the GMs know. You can also let the forum moderators know. And then basically just go through the forums, contact forum moderators, and they can go ahead and let us know and we can take care of those accounts.
Okay. Good answer?
Ja, also ich bin Forum-Moderator.
Ja.
Und wir haben also keine Rechte, sodass man halt praktisch von der Community Forum-Moderatoren gewisse Rechte gibt, praktisch, dass sie auch in-game bannen könnten, zum Beispiel, wenn sie so einen Cheater sehen.
So he's asking for rights for forum administrators, in-game lead people if they detect those.
So we've actually looked at developing a tool for our forum moderators to ban hackers. It's something that we just haven't figured out a way to properly do it yet without those tools being abused or also those tools being hacked. So it's definitely a process we've been looking into. No companies that I really know of do anything like that. We're looking into it. It's really a hard process, and I don't really have a whole lot of information regarding that.
So you have any clue when this might be launched?
No, it's just discussions right now. It's not really.
Okay, also man arbeitet an einem Programm, das entsprechende Möglichkeiten bietet für Forumsadministratoren. Wo er doch schon mal hier ist.
Benny, hast du noch Fragen?
So, das sieht im Moment nicht so aus. Derek, do you want to say something else? No? So Derek's finished. Applause to Derek. And applause for you, Chuck. And quite obviously we have some more stuff, do we? Or, so, do we want to give it to the audience?
They can take it and
may take it away.
Take all the monsters you got.
So, rush to the stage. So, what is this? Maybe we can, it's these, ja, okay. So, ihr könnt euch diese Plakate mitnehmen, über den Monitor kleben, wenn gerade mal wieder langwierig rauf oder runter gefahren wird, wie ihr möchtet. So, statement for the WarRock players here.
We actually in about 30 minutes. The winner of that tournament, we're going to be sending off to Korea, so hopefully you guys get in there and start practicing.
Okay, cool. So, thank you very much, Chuck, from WarRock. Nice that you've been here. A great applause for Chuck again, and for WarRock.